to the sandwich generation, where you and I are stuck in the middle between our kids and grandkids and our parents and our grandparents, and we're just trying to fix it for everyone, aren't we? So today I want to help you set your loved one up for success. We've had a video about that. This one is specific to, let's talk about with your new place you're moving, your likes and your dislikes and the personality of your loved one. Let's dig into that. When you are looking for senior living for your loved one, it is almost always because something has happened. There's not a lot of people who just say, you know what, I think I want to move to assisted living. It just sounds like so much fun. And assisted living is fun, quite honestly, but not a lot of people think of it that way. They are waiting till the last minute. They don't want to leave their house. And there's always anxiety with the unknown as to how's mama going to do there? How are we going to be able to see her? Is she going to be all right? Is she going to go in kicking and screaming? You know, all those things. And then how's she going to do once she gets there? So one way that you can surefire set them up for success is talk to the community about your parent, not just about what's wrong with them physically. Talk to them about what they love to do. Talk to them about what they love to eat, and especially what they hate to eat. You know, number one complaint, again, is food. So we want to make sure that if there's something they absolutely hate to eat, or double especially if they have a huge dietary restriction, they're allergic to something, or it's against their religion, something like that, you know, you want to let us know that right away before they move in. And then the other part is, you know, life enrichment. We want people to love their new home, and we want to be able to nurture and care for them, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. And how can we help them do that? You know, a lot of people call me, and when they're moving their loved one in, I say, you know, what do they like to do? And they say, well, mama just sits in front of the TV all day. You know, daddy, he doesn't get out of his recliner. He doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't know anybody. He just sits there. Well, that may be accurate for the right now, and most likely that's because they're isolated. But what might be helpful for us to help tune in and to help enrich their lives moving forward is tell us what they did for a living. Tell us what they loved to do before they started declining and now they're sitting in a recliner. You know, tell us if they were a pilot for fun, or if they loved to ski, or if they traveled. Tell us what really flipped their switch before they wound up in this isolated scenario they're in. Because the life enrichment coordinators, they can take that information and they can weave it into their everyday life. They can weave it into activities, and you will be shocked what your loved one will do once they're moved into this scenario. A lot of people with this anxiety, they pour that anxiety accidentally into their loved one who already has the anxiety. And so when the loved one moves in, sometimes they're just, I'm not going to do this. I don't like it. I'm going to sit in my room. I'm not talking to anybody. And that may be the case, but the vast majority of people who move into senior living of any sort, the vast majority of those people, once they get there and they get settled, which usually takes a couple, 3 weeks, once that happens, you will watch them blossom and glow. And you'll call us and say, oh my gosh, is mama okay? Is daddy behaving? He's not being ugly to the nurses, is he? And you know what's really happening? We'll say, no, they're doing great. I had a resident just a while back that moved in. It was one of those things that we talked about in that video that was hard to watch about when you have to force a move. It was an ugly scene. She was mad at her kids. She was mad at the world. But you know what? She has become what we call the hostess with the mostest. She has little parties every afternoon, and she dotes over residents, and she's made friends with everyone. And you know what she was doing in her house before she came to us? She was one of those that mama doesn't do anything. She just sits there and watches TV. But whenever they are exposed to other people that are their age mates who maybe have the same mental capacity or physical ailment, it helps them. It helps them almost in a therapeutic sort of way to know there are other people out there like them and other people that understand them, and they can hang around those people and not be nervous about, gosh, what if they don't like me because I say the wrong words? What if they don't like me because I'm on a walker? That happens a lot, and that plays into that distance that they have in their house where they hole up and don't talk to anyone. Maybe they used to have a whole bunch of friends, but they're scared to be around those friends now because they know they're declining. But when you go into senior living, you're there with other people just like you, and you can really bloom and grow in a wonderful way. So set your loved one up for success. Tell us about them. Tell us about what they did for a living. Tell them about your family dynamics, and help us help you get your loved one adjusted as soon as possible. It will make a world of difference. I know everything is spinning around in your brain right now if you're looking for senior living, and the whole thing is overwhelming. So let's just stop. Take a breath. Let's think it through. If you have any questions whatsoever, my information is in the description below. Please reach out to me. I am happy to help no matter where you are and no matter what you need. Give me a call. Thanks for watching.